Examiner. Check this out. As most of you know, I want to be careful. It's a very serious subject. I mean, it is horrifying watching what happened in Waukesha. If you haven't heard, a man took an SUV and he plowed into people, just running them over. There's several casualties, dozens of injuries. There is a very horrifying video where a little girl is just bouncing, a little toddler bouncing in the street, and the car passes within, maybe a foot or two of this kid. And I'm just thinking the parents must have been crying, seeing what happened and knowing how close their child came. It's just horrifying. And we want to know what the motive is. We don't necessarily know. Everybody's speculating, and it's hard to say for sure. But this guy has a criminal record involving kids or a child. So that's very serious. But he's also a Black Lives Matter supporter. He supported black nationalism. He's been critical of Trump. And there's been a lot of speculation. So here's the story from the Examiner. Black Lives Matter activist wonders whether Waukesha attack was linked to Rittenhouse verdict. Sounds possible the revolution has started. Now, I'll call out the Examiner a little bit here. His exact quote is a little bit different from sounds possible, and then they stop, then quote, revolution has started. He says, I believe his exact quote is, but it sounds possible that the revolution, okay, to be fair, they're only taking out a couple words. Yeah. He says, but it sounds possible that the revolution has started in Wisconsin. It started with this Christmas parade. This is a guy named Vaughn L. Mays. Now, I don't think it's fair to say this guy is calling for it, agreeing with it, or otherwise.